Ready to go!
Alrighty, ladies and gents, welcome to another video. Good morning. I've finally woken up from last night's crazy ramblings at midnight, and I've woken up and seen a whole bunch of pretty significant lifts from none other than Rob Vigeant. Rob, I was reading through the comments, he said I don't give you credit anywhere, man. Awesome lift. Awesome. If you haven't seen the Rob's lift, I will feature it for you later in this video, but I also watched a bit from Justin Bishop, and Justin Bishop talked about this lift as well. It's a trending lift. Thank you, Uncle John. It's a trending lift. Please go and subscribe, Uncle John's Arm Wrestling Show. You guys know where it's at. I think it's a killer. But Justin talked about use of the shoulder, whatnot. And those, I wanted to play around with some variations. I wanted to play around with I wanted to compare my numbers on this lift this morning with a whole bunch of variations and a whole bunch of subtle cheats, because Justin talked about subtle cheats. And I wanted to see what my numbers vary and how easy it is to pull the wool over people's eyes. I'm accused a lot of trying to pull the wool over people's eyes on lifts. So let's see, can I pull the wool over your eyes today on this lift? Can I cheat hard enough to get up to RVJ's number? I don't think so. He did it really pretty damn clean. So did Lachlan. Lachlan did his pretty damn clean as well, which you've seen. So I don't think I can cheat that hard, but maybe I can. I don't know. We'll play around with some cheats and we'll see what happens. All right. Before I get into mine, I did promise that I'd show you RVJ's lift. If you haven't seen it, please go and subscribe to his channel anyway. I'm sure he'll upload more and more there. But here's his lift right now. All right, you've seen it there. RVJ's lift looking very solid. Honestly, really solid. Did it better than I thought he could. I'll admit, RVJ, I did say that Lachlan Adair tends to beat you just in all the lifts so far, but you're ahead on this one. You've got what, like 4 or 5 pounds on him at the moment. I think both of you have more in the engine room, so it'll be interesting to see if Lachlan returns. I don't know. Lachlan's got a super match next weekend, so I don't think he's going to do anything crazy. He's facing the Milkman, so he's using his left arm, not his right arm. So anyway, it'll be interesting. Maybe he'll return fire. I don't know. Or maybe one of my cheats today will beat you. It's not going to happen, don't worry. But anyway, if you've missed Lachlan's lift, I'm going to show you Lachlan's lift now. So don't move. Ready, go. All right, you've just seen Lachlan's lift now. Like I said, equally badass. Both Lachlan and Rob are, to be honest, genuine freaks. I think Rob's at like 220 to 225 pounds right now. It's big Rob right now. Lachlan, I think he's at 110 kilos, which is what, I don't know, 230 pounds, something like that. So Lachlan heavier, RVJ doing the pound for pound most impressive lift there, and the heaviest lift as well. So anyway, enough of that. Let's see what my numbers are when we vary this thing. We know that 50 kilos is my best so far when I did it like I did it. My squatting is a bit difficult. I struggle to squat. I watched Lachlan squat with so easy in his, and yeah, I struggled. So anyway, let's have a look now. I'll get this camera on a tripod. We'll set it up with some variations and see what happens. All right, guys, I'm doing the full body view of this. I do apologize for being a long way away from the camera, but I want you to see everything. Now, the first lift I'm going to do is probably, I think, going to be the most difficult one and the most difficult version of this. It's the version that Justin Bishop talked about where my forearm is going to be angled slightly down, so I'm not getting any shoulder underneath it at all. Not even that. I'm going to keep my shoulder down and just try to bicep and pronate this up from a slightly downward position. Also, I'm going to not have any contact with my arm against my hip. It's going to be hard for me to show you both because I want to show you a bit of my forearm angle, but I also want to show you that my arm is not on it. So maybe I'll do it just here. That might work best. You can see the gap and you can see the angle of my arm. But I've got 40 kilos on here at the moment. Justin also mentioned that he doesn't like the whole squatting down thing, so I'll lengthen this a bit so that it's nice and high for me, so I don't have to really squat that much. Okay, so arm angle slightly down, arm angle slightly down, there it is, gap here, and then, okay. It was hard. It was definitely hard. The separation, yeah, I don't think I could do 50 kilos like that. So let's call that lift 1. Let's carry on. Alright guys, so we've gone up now to 45 kilos. Now the variation I'm going to do now is what I think was the original Uncle John variation that he wanted, which was you're okay to have your elbow against your side. You were happy to have that. You weren't able to plant, but he wanted your hand out in front. So I'm going to do this one, and then the one after that I'll do this one, and then I'll try to cheat as hard as I can, see what number we get. But anyway, let's do 45 kilos. I'll do 45 kilos for both of these lifts. We'll compare form, we'll compare how easy it is. So this one, I'm gonna tuck into my side and I'm gonna have it straight out in front of me. 45 kilos. $90 degrees, 45. It was hard. You saw I failed essentially. I might have one more go at that. I kind of rushed it, underestimated 45 kilos. 50 being my PR. All right, 45 kilos again. Woo! Okay, I should have done this experiment on 40 kilos so I can compare form. Anyway, what I'll do now is I will tuck it across the front and see what happens there, and see if it looks any easier. That was a struggle both times then. Anyway, let's have a go. 45 kilos now. With this time it tucked across the front. Okay, you can see they're definitely easier tucked across the front. 100% easier tucked across the front. Alrighty guys, so I've got 52.5 kilos on here now. I'm going to attempt to cheat. I haven't ever lifted this. My PR is the 50. Which you guys saw in yesterday's videos a couple times. So 52.5, I know that I can't lift this with the rules that Uncle John has set, but I'm going to see if I can find a way around those rules. I'm going to see. I feel like the hand across tucking, it's pretty easy to sneak some friction into your body that helps, combined with a little bit of digging underneath, combined with a little bit of supination. I feel like I might be able to make this look somewhat legitimate. So I'm going to go for the extreme version of the cheating. Like I said, I'm going to tuck, I'm going to get friction, and I'm going to supinate, and I'm going to drive underneath just a little and see how good it looks. Anyway, 52.5 kilos. Goodness me. These plates are difficult to manage. I need to lengthen this strap too, I think. If I'm going to cheat, I need a long strap. Alright. Whoa. Should probably do this with steel cap boots on. But hey, alright. I want to lengthen this more. A lot of what for me makes it difficult is the bending down. I can't prop my arm. The taller I am starting, I feel the stronger I am on the initial prop. So let me just take one of my straps off the Crassy Costadino setup and let's Let's quickly lengthen this. Alright, now we've got a bit of extra length. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're nice and long. Okay, so the long strap, I think it's going to make it easier for me. It may not be such of a factor for people like Lachlan, who don't have any drama squatting, but I have drama squatting, so, okay. So here we go. Cheating 101. Friction, slight supination. Oh, my strap just slipped. What happened? I know, it's all good. Okay, a definite lift and a definite cheat. I'm curious, I'm gonna go have a look at that on video to see what it looked like. But with that amount of cheating, it was fairly simple. Let's see, can I go all the way to Rob's level with that cheat? All right, I didn't have the plates. I do have the plates, but it was kind of awkward to manage to hit exactly Rob's number. So I'm gonna go one step further. I'm gonna try to cheat my way to a bigger number than Rob's lifted. This is 143 pounds, 65 kilos. There's no way I can do this without a significant cheat. But with a cheat, maybe. I don't know, let's see if I can pick it up. And this will hopefully highlight for you the need to get form right. Oh my goodness, 65 kilos. Whoa! Let me chalk. Let me chalk. I think I got this in me. Right, with the chalk and the cheats. The chalk and the cheats, it's possible, I think. Question is, guys, is Rob gonna be upset or happy by this video? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, that's gotta be the ugliest cheat in the history of cheating. Yeah. I don't think you could pull that one over anyone. I think we could all see it a mile off. But anyway, people will go to extremes. So, yeah, definitely a fail, but a lift, but a fail. Alright guys, I despite all that cheating, I'm actually out of breath. I'm quite hot and puffed from that. But you guys can see the variations from the Justin Bishop 40 kilos being very hard to the extreme cheat 65 kilos looking very ugly. But that shows you the variations between the potentials of these lifts, and it's pretty significant. As you can see, there's a lot of halfway points where you can subtly add a little bit more cheats. We saw that the hand in front of the chest was a lot easier for me than the hand directly up front. How much you tuck your elbow is a factor. The floating elbow, totally floating elbow, way harder for sure. It's very unstable. Where as soon as you tuck your elbow, you got support, and the more you tuck back, the more the friction helps you naturally. But so I think when you go across the chest, it's easy to get lots of contact points on the inside of your forearm and use that friction of your body and that squeeze against your body to just help get that lift away. But anyway, all in all, it's a good fun lift, and Uncle John's Arm PR show is exactly that. If you're wondering what it's all about fun. It's all about comparing your lifts to notable arm wrestlers around the world in the spirit of having fun. Nothing more. It's fun. And I'm having fun doing it. I hope you guys are having fun watching it. Please go and subscribe to Uncle John's Arm Wrestling Show and watch his RPR shows. They're amazing. Legit amazing. And Rob, well done on your lift. Lachlan, well done on your lift. I think Rob's in the lead. Can Lachlan chase him down? I don't know. Will a mystery lifter beat Rob? Tom Holland, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's all good fun. Hope you're well. We'll see you next time.
Yes, that's a man!